As my friends in Africa like to say, your diet sucks. They click sometimes. It's not racist. I made a chart. Let's talk about it.
Let me fly towards my hands, towards my hands.
So thankfully we are now in an age where things are being illuminated. Truth is flowering out like a blossom. Lies are being uncovered and snakes are slithering away. We know now what the best things to eat are. I made a chart. Let's just get right into this chart. So these are the 10 levels of diethood. There's more to life. You can't just eat the best diet and then I hate everyone. You're beaming hate lasers at people. You got to do the inner work and love people sometime, you dick. So at the very bottom of my list, down in the basement of hell near Satan's living room, is the meat scum category. Now, there's no levels to meathood. You eat meat in any shape or form in any amount. There's no like, I eat a bit of meat, I'm really good. Oh no, I eat more, I'm keto, lots of meat, I'm carnivore. There's no real levels. You eat meat, you're at the bottom of my list, and you barely deserve to be there, if we're being real. You like kicking snakes in the gut, you do all kinds of things. You play pranks on grandmothers. You're meat scum, you're at the bottom here. You smell like eggs, you look like fear, but you're strong. And if someone needs a car to be lifted off a squirrel, you could do that. You're probably gonna eat the squirrel. So like, did you really help anyone in the end? Probably not. So like lowest level, you eat meat in any amount, you're meat scum. The next level up from meat scum is raw vegan keto. Now here's, even though you're at the basement, you're just looking down at meat scum and you share an elevator 2 or 3 times a day. Like you're in the neighborhood, but you're not killing anyone. Sure, you're afraid of carbs, you're afraid of sugar, you're weird. You're doing like tofu things that, tofu's not raw, so you're not even, you just lost the game. I do believe burning fat for fuel is stressful. It's a hormone related thing. You're not gonna live super long, but whatever, you're not cooking your food, you're only eating like salads and nut yogurts, and that's cool. You're afraid of fruit. It's a level. It's a decent level. Even the bottom level here, unless you're meat scum, of course, you're going straight to the lounge. It's not a bad place to be. I've been there. It's decent. Totally some results. You're constipated. It's a lot of toilet paper in your future, but next up, starch solution. The age-old debate. Is it better to be 100% raw but high fat, or cook your food, but it's carbs at least? I think it's carbs. Carbs all the way. Carbs are fun. We want sugar in the form of fruit ideally, but if not, like we don't all live in the tropics, so starch is not a bad thing. I'm here at this, it's a much higher level as we'll get to, but starch solution, you're cooking your meals. It's like 3 cooked meals a day. It's all rice and potatoes, and it's fun. It's very comforting. It's weird to wake up to a cooked food breakfast. That doesn't sound very hydrating, but so what? You have a dry mouth. Whatever, you blink and it hurts and crusty things fall out of your eyes, you'll live. Now the next step up in your awakening process would be a fruit till noon type of thing. Just like Fit for Life, you remember them? Harvey Diamond, he's probably still alive. That guy was just all about, you eat fruit to wake up. That's your hydrating breakfast, your raw food, and then, okay, the rest of the day you're relaxing with whole food still, not meat scum level, come on. But like, just a little hydrating fruit meal. I've done that. Fruit till lunch. That's good times. Just like, it's like raw till 4, but you gave up way earlier in the day. You couldn't make it. But you had the fruit meal, didn't you? You did something. So you're waking up, you're having your watermelon, you go about your day, doing some stuff, and then boom, lunch. Nice, satisfying rice meal, whatever you're doing, rice and veggies, potatoes at night, pasta. It's all cool. It's like starch, it's high carb vegan, but it's raw, then cooked. Now right in the middle of this whole plan is where I find myself. A raw till dinner type of thing. You have your 2 fruit meals and then a cooked meal. You're mostly raw. Your whole day actually, you're just hydrating, fruiting it up. Actually, I often cook my bananas that second meal. I just knocked myself right down to number 4. Oh boy, I'm fruit till noon. I'm cooking my fruit. It doesn't count as fruit once you cook it. Oh boy. Oh man. So I'm not coming at you from like this ascended being scolding you. I'm only scolding the meat scum. Relax, they can handle it. They're going to hell anyway. This is like the best part of their day. But raw till 4, you believe in raw foods. You're trying to get there. You're doing it most of the day, but eventually something's got to give and you're not ready for it. And so you have your big satisfying starch meal and it's like, oh, okay, I can relax. That was fun. You numb out the emotions a bit. You're not ready to feel the pain of your childhood. Not yet. So raw till 4, good level. Then you're moving on up to 100% raw. You mastered the addiction of cooked food. Now you're likely doing a couple fruit meals during the day and then a big salad. Maybe some nuts and seeds on there. Are they really raw? Maybe you're not as raw as you think, but maybe you are. And you can source 100% raw ingredients and whatever. You're right there, man. 100%. I have to think. I don't have a lot of experience in this realm, but if you're 100% raw and you're not cooking anything, you're up there. You're doing good things. Even though it's a bit fattier of a salad, you could, side rant. A lot of people eat 2 fruit meals and then a bunch more fruit before dinner. That's too much, man. That annoys me. You already put in the work with your 2 fruit meals. It was sweet. I don't want a third one before that dinner. That dinner better stand on its own. Now you might think, how could you go beyond that? That's pretty top tier. You're not cooking your food. You have a nice balance. These next 4 levels, they're more theoretical, spiritual even, possibly unattainable. But I think we can all agree, might be something for this life or the next. Your next level up. You're frugivore, 100% raw. Salads are now too addictive for you. That's the level you're at. You're like, what? You still make salads? Sorry to hear that. You're like, at dinner, okay, you might have a head of romaine lettuce and you're just chewing that plain. You're just chewing it like the cud. It's a level. You might have the occasional nut or seed, but you're intuitive now. It's only if it calls to you. Walnuts. Yes, I'll have one. And you plunk it yourself. But this is all simplicity. You're no longer eating for entertainment. Salads are fun. If you can flavor them with all kinds of stuff and your salts and your vinegars and your hot sauces, it's like, ooh, this is an event. That's fun, and there's nothing wrong with it. I have events every night. But like eventually you move beyond it and it's just like, I need more greens, and you eat them plain. That's a plainhood level. The next level beyond that, we're now up there in the clouds. You're a fruitarian now. You realize vegetables feel pain. You're no longer willing to stab them. You're like next level, you know only trees are offering fruit. It's an offering and you accept the gift for now. There's a couple levels above you, but like no more vegetable. You're not pulled down into the dirt. You're like up, ascended. Fruit's like high up there. It's up. You have to look up literally at it. Most of them berries are a little below. Those are demon berries. So you're just eating fruit. Veggies are too dense. Nuts are a joke. Too dehydrating. It's just fruit. Boom. That's the next level stuff. You'll keep your teeth, I'm sure. You'll be fine. Next level would be a liquidarian. You no longer have solid foods. Just drinking. Like there's nothing wrong with a juice fast if you plan to never go back to food. That's an ascension. You're like, okay, I no longer need food. You're just, who cares about the gut microbiome? You have nothing in there. It doesn't matter. You don't need them to help you anymore. You're self-sufficient. You're just hydrating all day long. Just juices, coconut water, maybe even vegetable juices. I ain't mad at you, but it's juice. It's not, you're no fiber allowed. There's soluble fiber in the juice. That's it for you. But now you're light. You're light as air. You're just floating. You're not chewing anything anymore. It's just like, I'll partake in some liquids. Sure, why not? You're still fueled. But like, you're never gonna eat again. You might lose your teeth. There's a couple levels here that you're no longer having much teeth action, but you'll be fine. And the final level is breatharian, of course, and this is where you just let God feed you and light. There's all kinds of meals you can have. Wind, smiles, handshakes. Like, you're taking everything in. It's actually, you're eating more than all these other people. Like real nourishing stuff. Jesus once said, drink water, bitch. My water is better than that stuff. It's directly in the Bible. Go look at it. That's a level, man. You're up there now. You're nourished. You're doing photosynthesis. You're not even needing food. You're self-sustainable, and it's the highest level. You depend on nothing. There could be a complete apocalypse, earthquake. Nothing would matter. It's just like, I don't need anything. I will help you. Who needs my help? Because I have so much energy, I'll bring you somewhere. So those are the levels, my friend. Which level are you at? And put the number so we know that you're not a 10 breatharian. Be honest with yourself. And let me know if you disagree with stuff, but you'd be wrong. I would just be thumbing the video up and walking away, good sir. Or ma'am. Woman. You dare thumb my video down? Wow, I think it's probably because you're a frogitarian. That's a bullshit level. That's like, you couldn't even, I didn't do -8, because that's where you'd be. Reptiles, and its meat, parasitic, ridden, God forbidden, slimy, green meat. Grow up. I'm sure the meat is not green inside, it's just the skin. But that's your favorite part. You're a loser. Thank you for the Bitcoin. Subscribe for more.